I'm here in Queens, New York. Behind me is a Lunar New Year parade hosted by the Asian community in New York City. They host this parade every year, and it's one of the biggest parades in the city. And you can see there are many different groups celebrating Chinese and Asian cultures. And here's what some participants and audience members told me about why they're here today. Happy Lunar New Year! One group of Chinese American students traveled from a high school in upstate New York to join the festivities. Another student dressed up as an ancient Chinese soldier to celebrate the holiday. Alex is a senior in high school. He said the ancient Chinese soldier symbolizes the characteristics of endurance and steadfastness.
Drums were used militaristically in Chinese history. So we're wearing warrior costumes as if we were part of an ancient army.
Of course, we're here today to join the parade for the Chinese Lunar New Year here in Flushing, New York. We want to show the people we're participating in the section of Falun Dafa practitioners. So we want to wish all the Chinese people here in Flushing a Happy New Year and show them the beauty of Dafa. Bring out the message about the practice of Falun Gong, of course. And this is also the banner we are carrying here. It's actually the first sentence of the main book of Falun Dafa.
Another parade goer, Matthias, said he started practicing Falun Gong in Belgium about 20 years ago. He explained that the spiritual meditation system is banned in China by the Chinese Communist regime, adding that now the regime is trying to export its persecution outside China's borders.
Of course, the Chinese Communist Party has been suppressing Falun Gong so long in China, and they have committed the most terrible crimes. And of course, they are afraid that the Falun Gong practitioners like us here in the West, they are afraid that we will tell people what's going on in China, about all the terrible things they have done over there. And if the world will hold those Chinese Communist Party members accountable for everything they have done.
It's a beautiful assembly here of music, tradition, values, the ingredients we need in our culture right now, in our world right now, and we're not getting enough of that.
Liz is a longtime resident of New York. She says she enjoys seeing Chinese culture celebrated in her city.
I feel that the people that are here especially are seeing the difference between the party and they're saying no to that party, and they're trying to help us understand more about it from just being out here in the streets and talking about it. And I think they're very appreciative to be here. And it's the people we care about most, not the party, the people.
Many Falun Gong practitioners have found refuge in the Chinese community here in Flushing. That's after they came to the U.S. to escape the brutal persecution inside China. Yuan Xinjue is a Chinese dissident who has been living in New York for over a decade. Back in China, her properties were forcibly demolished by the Chinese regime.
When the Falun Gong procession came by, we were very excited. It was truly spectacular and brought a positive atmosphere to society. We really liked it when the procession passed by. Their infiltration is too severe. The CCP is carrying out transnational persecution. The U.S. government should take this seriously so that society can remain clean. They commit evil acts and have brought their persecution in China to the United States.
Many people watching the parade say they support the Chinese culture and people, but they do not support the Chinese Communist Party's infiltration and transnational suppression here in the U.S. Flora Hua, NTD News.